Hey, I want to make another quick video for someone that we were talking to last week. So here's the thing. We were talking about KPIs. And so I've noticed that a lot of people, they see real estate investing as this fun thing to do. They may even see wholesaling as something that they want to do. And like anything, if you're doing real estate wholesaling, you're doing real estate investing, it's still a business, right? We can all say it's a business. So when it is a business, or since it is a business, you have to understand KPIs, and KPIs are key performance indicators. So I'm going to go on the whiteboard. I'm going to show you guys a few KPIs that you want to be aware of, and then from that moment, you can decide what it is that you actually want to do when it comes to that form of investing. Okay? So talk to you soon. Okay, so here's what we're going to look at real quick. The reason that I have this on the whiteboard is I think it's a little bit more eligible, yeah, and easier for you guys to see. So here's the preface. A lot of people like to start off with postcards, as you can see right here. And you don't have to start off with postcards, but I want to walk you through the process of what to expect. And we're going to take one of the key KPIs out of this method, out of this process, so that you understand how you can utilize this for other methods of marketing when it comes to wholesaling real estate, because these are the things that people really don't tell you. All right. So number one, your KPIs. Most people are told to start with postcards. If you want to do that, that's fine. Okay. That is not my preferred or my primary method of marketing. I do use postcards and mailers, but I don't use them what I consider to be at the top of my funnel. All right. So, however, most people say, hey, use postcards. So what you're looking at is you're looking at 20,000 individuals that you're going to send postcards to. All right. This is a one-time thing, one-time event. So at one time, you're sending 20,000 postcards. That's going to cost you somewhere around $15,000 to send 20 postcards front and back. Okay. Because of your postcards, you're going to get a response rate of 3/4 of 1%. So we're looking at 0.0075%. That equates to 150. Okay. That's 150 leads. Now, 150 leads, you want to make an offer to every lead that comes in. Please do not make the mistake that most people do in thinking that every offer that you make should be accepted. That's not how this works. You know, if you're looking to buy a business, what typically happens is that you're going to get 1 to 3 people to say yes out of 100 people. That means you made 100 offers and only 3 people are going to say yes. Well, in this example, you're going to have 150 people that have an interest. You're going to make an offer, right? You're going to make multiple offers to them, really. And out of the multiple offers, only 5% will accept. Okay. So out of the 5% that accepts, it filters down to 7.5 deals. Okay. 7.5 deals. That means that 7.5 of those things you're going to be able to ink up, have one at e-sign or whatever else. And because they're accepted and they're at a good number, you'll be able to present those offers to actual prospective clients. Okay. Now, the average wholesale profit is actually $10,000. Okay. That's the average wholesale profit, $10,000. So you think about it, if you invest the $10,000 of marketing up front and you're able to get 7 deals or maybe 8 deals under contract, one of those deals will pay for itself. Okay, that would be your break-even point. Now, one of the key performance indicators in this process, because this is really a funnel, if you think about it, in this process is what? What do you guys think that might be? It's going to be the response rate. Okay. With different medians, you may have different response rates. But remember, our larger number we're talking about here is 20,000. All right, so let's see, what does that look like, okay? So here's what that looks like. Let's use 10,000 prospects instead of 20,000. You have 10,000 prospects, and we're still looking at a response rate of 0.0075%. Okay. That's gonna, if you do the math, that's gonna take you down to 75 leads. Out of those 75 leads, that's gonna take you down to 3.75 deals. We can round up or down. You can say 3 deals, you can say 4 deals. Okay. Now, this is, we're still looking at this if you're doing postcards, but remember, there are lots of mediums in which you can use, right? You can do postcards, put PC, DM, direct mail, maybe also internet direct DMs too, huh? If you want. You could do text messages, you could do cold calls, you can do emails, okay? You could do voicemail drops, all right? These are the key performance indicators that you have to look at. And let's touch on why that's so important real quick. Okay. So you might be wondering, well, Leland, what if I'm not comfortable with prospecting 10,000 people? Well, then my next thing for you is like, hey, if you can't do 10,000, let's look at the numbers if you were to do 1,000. If you were to prospect 1,000 people, 1,000 properties, all right? Keeping the same response rate that we mentioned earlier, okay? Then what's gonna happen is that we are going to end up, out of the 1,000, having 7.5 people as leads. Now remember, every lead that you get, you want to make an offer. And there's a certain percentage of people that are leads that are going to say yes. Remember, it's only a 5% of your offers that will be accepted. So if we do the math here on 7.5 leads, that's not even a full deal. It's like 0.375. Okay. So what do we need to do to get one deal and keeping these same KPIs? You're looking at about, when you do the math, it ends up being about, say, 2,700 prospects. All right. Everything else in this stays the same. And I'll put that right here. And I'll put this yellow part right here because this means that it's the same. Okay. But what changes is this. It goes from 2,700 to about 20 leads. So these are people that have responded to your marketing and they have some interest in selling. You make 20 offers to all, well, actually you make 40 offers to 20 leads. So you're making 2 different types of offers, right? You got to create a financing offer and a cash offer you're making to them. You're only going to have a 5% acceptance rate, right? And that's going to actually take you to one deal. Okay. Now we're still doing some math, right? So knowing this, we got to figure out what if we keep everything the same, if our response rate is always going to be less than 1%, if our acceptance rate for our deals are going to be less than or 5% or less, right? Then what can we do? Because we now know that our new KPI is 2,700. So now what you want to do as your marketing, you want to say, well, how can I get 2,700 people? How can I get 2,700 people to squeeze out 20 leads? If I squeeze out 20 leads and I make offers to all 20 leads, I know that I'm going to get at least one deal. Okay, so let's see what that will look like. Here's what that could look like for you. Because remember, 2,700 people or 2,700 properties, that's not hard to come across, because really what you're looking for is you're trying to shake that out to 20 actual leads, people who have an interest, okay? And that's going to give you one deal. So how can we get this number, right? What are the ways to get either this number or this number, either 20 leads or 2,700 prospects, right? Here's how we can do that. If we were to buy postcards and we were to send 2,700 postcards, it's going to cost us roughly about $1,215. If we were to buy emails, or if we were to send emails, to 2,700 people, that will cost you roughly about $54. Now, there are some platforms that will send emails for you with the CRMs associated. You can also use GetResponse as well. And we have, an affiliate link for GetResponse with different templates. So you could use that just to reach out to us and let us know. You can actually use text messages. If I wanted to send 2,700 text messages, it's going to be about $200. If I wanted to send 2,700 voicemails, that's actually going to run us about $150. So really, it now boils down to your budget, okay? What is your budget going to look like just to get 2,700 prospects to shake out to 20 leads, okay? So that means that you could send voicemails, right? You can send voicemails and you just have to invest, under $200. You could send text messages, right? That's another $200 or so. You can send emails, right? Or you can send postcards. But you have to decide, and these are just 4 medians. There are other medians you can use, right? You could call people, right? You can literally pick up the phone and call 2,700 people, okay? You could literally do that, all right? Remember, you're not worried about the 2,700 people. That's what you want to get you want to get the fear out of that. Most people are afraid because when they think of 2,700, they're like, oh my gosh, that's such a huge number of people or of properties. And it's not. Because a lot of these people, you're gonna have people that don't answer. They might put you on a do not call list. They may be mean, right? It may not be the right time for them. They may turn you away. They may even say no, okay? And that's fine because you're gonna sift. It's almost like you're sorting. You're gonna shake all that debris out because all you need is 20 people to actually present your offer to. That's the KPI, guys. You need 20 people to present your offer to. Now, could you still do a deal? Could you do deals in which you only had one person that you presented an offer to, and that one person became one deal? Yep. Could you present one offer to somebody and they happen to have 5 properties and that becomes 5 deals? Yes. But the national average for this, for those who do this on a regular basis and who are familiar with it, the real average actually boils down to this. it's going to be 20 offers. That's going to equate to really your one deal. Okay. And depending on how good your offers are, depending on whether it's creative financing or cash or mortgage or carrybacks and all this different seller financing, right? You might be able to convert that 20 into 3 deals, or in many cases into 6 deals. Okay. So you'll be able to have 6 deals total. This is actually how it all works out. All right. Those are the real KPIs. So I wanted to share that with you all. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Definitely look in the description. We have a lot of great links for you guys as well, and a lot of great training that also goes deeper in depth. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.